Hey guys, here we are on another press brake delivery, and this time it's actually going in-state to Texas, and I'm actually delivering it out of my own shop. Really, the last several months, pretty much everything I have sold has already been sold by the time it arrives to Houston, and I just hot shot it. I either pick it up at Houston and take it to the customer if it's somewhere nearby, or just hot shot it right out of there to the customer. So not too much stuff has been coming into the shop. So some of you may recognize that this forklift is not the one I have been using. This is a new addition. It's 11K Lindy. I think it's a 2016 or 15 that I got just a little while back. I wanted to be able to load these 69-ton press brakes. They weigh somewhere around 7,700 pounds. And that gantry lift thing I built, you guys saw that previously, worked well. I was happy with it. But, you know, if you're trying to load 2 or 3 at a time or unload 2 or 3 at a time, it's just super nice to be able to, just lift it up and put it right on the trailer, as you see happening here. And, the main thing was on this forklift was finding one that was somewhat compact but had the 11K capability. And I don't know if you can see, but right at the very top, it barely clears. It has like a 1/4 of an inch clearance at the top of this roll-up door. So, those of you that probably know Lindy's German-made, really good brand, has a great reputation, and so far I'm happy with it. It came out of a warehouse with like an ERP system tied into their computer system. So it's got like a barcode scanning thing on it. And I figured out that if that barcode system is the display on it inside the cab is not powered up, the forklift runs in limp mode. So after about a few days of messing around with it, finally turned that on, and wow, got the full power. So, and I've got one other little thing. Randomly, I'll get this error message on the console, and it will let you drive it, but it won't let you move the forks at all. So if you shut it off and back on, it clears that error message. So got to try to figure out what's going on with that. But you're seeing a little drone footage here of getting it loaded on there, and then you'll see some footage of it pulling away. This one's going down to Chris Gonzalez down in Port Arthur, Texas. And his brother. Had a great time working with them. You're going to see more about that. But so I just pulled away here out of my property onto the main highway, as you can see in the drone footage. But I actually just was going down the road to test a couple things out, and then I actually ended up not leaving until the next morning. And you'll see a little shot here of about 6:30 a.m. Stop for fuel and some coffee, and then made our way on down to Port Arthur, Texas. There's a machine in the parking lot when I was getting some coffee. And the drive from Corsicana, Texas down to Port Arthur, Texas was about 4 hours to get down there to their shop. So got down there before lunchtime to do the unloading. All right, so here we are down at Chris Gonzalez's shop down in Port Arthur a few hours later. And one thing people ask me all the time is, what size forklift do I need to unload with? And I always recommend a 10K forklift to get this 7,700-pound machine off the center of the trailer. And that's what I recommend. But when I get there, whatever the customer has, it's really up to them, and they take responsibility to get it with whatever method they want to get it with. And so Chris here has got this 8K forklift, and it's got pretty short forks on it. And so he was wanting to use this, and he had a backup plan if this was not going to work. But you're going to see a little footage here of trying to get it off, and then we needed to add some ballast counterweight, and eventually got it off of there, and it was able to get it close enough to the mast. Actually, a 6K forklift, if you can get the weight on these press brakes is all the way up at the mast, or at the very front of the machine. So if you can get the front of the machine all the way up against the mast, you can actually pick it up with a 6K forklift. But you know, you want to pick it up that high and take a chance with all that. I personally don't want to do that, but so anyway.
Oh, good dude.
Oh, he's smart, huh? We'll see if I can get away with stealing anything. Man, he's got the eagle eye on me, though. I don't know.
I might let you take a toolbox.
I might can slip a treat or two to him and slip out with something. Will you, Marley? Will you let me slip out with something?
Set the blocks on it. Good.
Oh, snap.
Just a hair dryer. It's a standalone ECU.
Okay. Go ahead. Modified AF. I like it. So is it? Are these your toys or are these customers?
This is my brother's. This is mine. That's his. Feel this hood, Gary.
Carbon fiber. Yeah.
Okay, they saying that's too much for a
Natural. This is natural
naturally,
aspirate.
yeah. Work hard, play hard.
I hear you. So no work in here, just the.
Just storage and fiddling around.
I got you.
This is where we have our crawfish bowl.
We're having one now, right? I'm here, so. Huh?
We're gonna have to dig a big old trench to get them. What's that dog? Excited.
All right, just showing you some of the facilities here that the guys down in Port Arthur are running. They got their hands in a little bit of everything. They got some top secret products that they're producing out of there. You'll see a little bit of snapshots of them here and there, but they don't want to show too much of it on camera because
It is 30 seconds under.
30 second under.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's add the 30 second there. So make it positive.
It's actually a 16 over.
Oh, 16. Okay. And then hit start.
So yellow one down, blue one up?
Other way. Blue down. But you want to go ahead and set your material because we're changing the material.
Okay, so
We also have we have 2 steps in there now as well. But just go click on that aluminum right there, and then we want to see where it says 0.188 for the 3/16 we were doing. Just click the 188. 0.188. Make it 0.125 for the 1/8 inch that we're doing. 0.125. 125. There you go. And then check mark. And then the width, or it says L, but it should be the width of it.
so what? Set at 1.75.
Is that still accurate? Or? There you go.
Yeah, 1 3/4. Yeah.
So you can say, just back out of that screen right there with down here.
And that's all right.
And then we'll try that same correction that we had before. Let's set the back gauge depth, whatever you want it to be, 1 inch or something.
This one, right?
Yeah. Just one. There you go. And yeah, should be good to go. Just hit start.
We probably won't get an accurate. It's that crooked, but
Just hold it until it returns. So check the
check the square. Yeah, it's a back cut, but
what's it on?
90.
Okay. So we still had our correction in there from before.
Yes.
And if you get a correction that's close for a given material, it'll be similar on other materials.
Yeah, we're not doing anything for NASA.
Check your 1 inch depth there.
Which is going to probably be on one side. Well, it's skewed. Yeah.
If you didn't bend it in the middle, it will be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it was hard.
it's at 1 inch.
Okay. Right on.
Sweet. So that was a little look at their fab shop, and here's their machining area, and or CNC area, I guess I should say. So they got the Spark robotic plasma table. Really, really like these guys. Been working with Frank for a long time over there. Recommend them. Definitely good company to work with. And you see they got the LS 2000 series bandsaw, and they got the Tormach 1100 or the 1100 MX. Pretty sweet, man. See, they got some parts they're machining. So you want to show me these parts over here? So here's some of the parts they machine and sell.
These are some strainers. They got different outlets for more flow. This one's not finished.
What do they go on?
Jet pump.
So we'll have a little clip at the end of his jet ski firing up. But what brand of
Yamaha.
Yamaha. Okay. I got you. So you sell that as a replacement or an aftermarket upgrade? Yeah.
And then
We'll take a look at it. Let's step over here out of this shadow so we can see. Yeah, there we go. So what is that? Like a
that is
bar plate or something?
for the two-stroke guys that still race them. It holds carbon fiber reed valves.
Carbon fiber reed valves?
Yeah.
Is that like on the intake side of the engine? Okay.
For the two-stroke.
I got
so
you.
the carbon fibers give you more snappy throttle and better throttle response, really. And
So you got a website that you sell these off of, or you sell them on eBay, or how
no,
do you...
they it's just all internal work. They reach out to
People
me
contact
and
you?
private label.
I got you.
Like this one, we do it for a gun manufacturer. Air gun.
Air gun?
Air gun. And this
So like
holds the
airsoft rifle? Is that what
No.
it is? Air...
This is a 72 caliber. The tank holds 3,600 psi air pressure. And this one here is meant to keep the barrel from flexing. This clamps onto the air tank, this clamps onto the barrel. And what it does, it stabilizes the barrel because it's a free floating barrel. And the slug is .72 caliber.
Gotcha.
And it's deadly. You can hunt with it.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a toy, so yeah, just some of the stuff. Like here's one we machined that's been out in the field.
All right. And why is it back here?
He
Replacement, upgrade
wants us to make it thinner. The tolerance.
The flange. Okay.
Yeah. You know, this is clear anodized. Let's see. We'll show off the saw. We'll put them over here.
So he knows I've got the 1600 Ellis saw, and he was asking what I think about his big 2000 series, and here's the reason they bought that one. A common mod that they do.
So these are water boxes for jet skis, and what we do is to save the customer money. They send them to us. We gut them out, re-weld them, send them off. There's a company that sells these already gutted. They sell them for like $600. We only charge $200 for them. And that bandsaw allows us to do that. And that is one of the best bandsaws I ever had.
They're super nice.
If you're looking for a bandsaw, that is that.
Ellis, put him on the payroll. Marketing manager right here.